We are here with Elliott Yamin, who has one of the best male vocals ever to step on the stage. How you doing, man?
You're too kind, man. You are too kind.
Keeping it real with you. How you doing?
Doing great. How you doing, man?
I'm doing really well. Now, how does it feel to be back? I mean, you've been back before, but how does it feel back today?
It feels great. It feels great not having to walk the plank, so to speak, tonight. You know what I mean? Just sit back, relax, enjoy a good show, and yeah, man, it feels great. It feels great.
Now, you had the Wrath of Simon your season. Do you think this kind of judging panel would have been a little nicer to you, or did you like having that kind of harsh voice each week?
I like the realness, man. So I actually missed Simon on the show, and I don't know how I would have fared on this season, but I was lucky enough on my season 5, to stay out of the wrath of that is Simon. You know what I mean? So, and I got to experience it a couple times, and he was right. You know what I mean? And look, in this business, you know, you're not always going to want to hear what you want to hear, and things ain't always going to be rosy and go your way. And that limelight, you know, kind of dims out a little bit. After each new season of Idol starts back up, and a new crop of idols get molded and spewed out. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, you got to be able to understand that and be willing to work hard and take advantage of any opportunities that the show affords you. You know.
Now tell me a little bit about how much talent was on your season, because out of your season we have Kathy McPhee now on Smash. We just, Taylor just announced he's going to be on Vegas. We had Daughtry, who's done amazing, and then you've had hits. How about that season? What was it like?
Let's not forget about Kelly Pickler, who's charted, and Bucky Covington, 2 country singers. They've charted on the country charts. We got Mandisa, if you remember her. She's the gospel queen. She's been killing it, nominated for Grammys in the gospel world. So our season, I mean, just to be in the fraternity of season 5, you know, a lot of us are still working, you know, and that was the only goal of mine that I had, was to establish a career for myself. So, you know, I'm in debt with the amount of gratitude that I have to not only this show, but, you know, just all the doors that it's opened for me and all the opportunities. So, you know, if I had one piece of advice to offer anybody coming off this season or seasons past or seasons in the future, is to make sure you, like I said earlier, I mean, you strike while the iron's hot, you know, because that iron ain't gonna be that hot.
Not gonna be plugged in forever.
It's not, you know. So and that's just the nature of the beast, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just hit the ground running and don't look back.
Now, last week we had a huge surprise. You know, we had one tonight, but let's talk about last week. I mean, people did not expect with a voice like that for Jessica Sanchez to be in the bottom, and the judges used their save. What do you think happened? You know, a lot of people were shocked about last week.
You know, I don't really know. I don't know what happened last week. I thought that was kind of odd, but, you know, knowing that the judges only had a couple more weeks to use that save, why not use it on the best vocalist in the entire competition, which is Jessica Sanchez? So I appreciated that. I thought it was the right move, and they probably got the ratings probably went up through the roof with that number.
They came back with a vengeance tonight. She was safe again, so that's very good.
Yeah, agreed. She's killing it. So she's, you know, her and Elise Testone are my 2 favorites. You know what I mean?
And now tonight it's
a chick season.
We need a woman hasn't won, a girl hasn't won in a while. We need a girl, right?
It's been a while, so, you know, yeah, it's definitely a chick season for sure.
And then lastly, I mean, I think tonight people didn't expect Colton to go this soon. Not that it's soon, but I mean, I think he still had such a huge fan base. Do you think it was song selection? Do you think it was a performance last night, or do you think it's just fan base getting, you know, comfortable?
I really don't know what it is. I have no idea how to answer that question. I thought it was the right choice, though, so I agree with it. But I don't know what he could have done better, or what he could have done to avoid the boot. You know what I mean? Again, it's just the nature of the beast. You never really know. There's no way. It's out of your hands. Once you perform, you know, it's so cliche to say, but you leave it on the stage. You can't take it with you, and there's nothing you can do, you know, after that. So it's in the hands of the folks who judge us, and you know, that being America, and I guess they just didn't feel they needed to maybe vote for him as much this week. So you know, that's my only explanation, you know.
Now, before I let you go, it's time to turn the spotlight on you. Tell us about the new music, about what you're working on and keeping busy with, and what 2012 is going to hold for you.
Oh, well, 2012 has been great for me so far. I've been able to release a new album. It came out last week. It's called Let's Get to What's Real. It's out all over the place. It's in some stores. It's everywhere online. It's on iTunes. Check it out. Yeah, I'm just going to be touring this summer, and doing whatever I can to promote the album. And we're doing a 5-week run in Branson, Missouri next month. The show is called Finalists Live. It's going to be at the Andy Williams Theater in Branson, Missouri. And the first run is going to be me, Blake Lewis, Lee DeWise, Kimberly Caldwell, and and Thea McGee from last season. So yeah, we're going to kick off this run in Branson. It's going to be a blast. So anyone who's in that area in the Midwest, stop by and holler at us and come see a show.
You got Thea McGee, another young, beautiful Filipino from last season. So Filipina. So you guys are they're taking over, man. They're taking over.
Hey, all I got to say is mabuhay and salamat.
All right, thank you so much. So we're going to definitely check out the Branson show. And then everybody has to pick up the album. Tell them one more time the name of the album.
Let's Get to What's Real.
All right, so pick it up, please. Support this guy right here.
Yeah, thanks for the love, y'all.